What's up, guys? This is Coach Grant with First Down Training, and today we're going to be talking about how you can fix bad hands. So we're going to be talking about 5 tips that will make you a better pass catcher and a better overall wide receiver. Now, tip number 1, you guys, is going to be catching the football in the webbing of your hand. So what do I mean by that? I mean, a lot of times wide receivers, the reason why they'll drop passes over the middle, passes that maybe have a little bit of heat on them, is you'll hear this loud bounce of the football, and that's because they're catching the ball with their palms. You want to stay in the webbing of your hand, like I said, but what is the webbing of your hand? I don't mean the fingertips, because if you're trying to catch the ball in your fingertips, that's how you're going to jam a finger, and we obviously know that that doesn't feel too good. You want to try to stay in this area between your palms and between the fingertips. I call this the webbing. Now, how you're able to be more consistent catching the ball in the webbing of your hand is simply by working on your grip strengths, doing exercises like fingertip push-ups, hanging from a pull-up bar, holding 2 heavy dumbbells and walking with them. We call those farmer's carry. Anything that will strengthen your grip will help you be more comfortable catching the ball in that webbing, but that's an easy way to have that quote-unquote soft hands. Now also, fellas, before we get into tips number 2 through 5, if you are a wide receiver or quarterback and you would like to train with myself and my staff of coaches this offseason, we're going to be traveling out to 10 more cities across the entire country for 2-day-long QB and wide receiver training camps. So guys, if you want some more information on how you can sign up, go to that very first link in the description below. It's where all the information is, all the locations we'll be going to, and easily where you can sign up to attend one of our camps. Next up on our camp tour, we'll be coming out to Seattle, Washington. After that, we'll be heading out to Chicago, Illinois, then Newark, New Jersey, Birmingham, Alabama, Houston, Texas, Boston, Massachusetts, Columbus, Ohio, Boise, Idaho, and finishing off our tour in Los Angeles, California. So guys, you want some more information, want to sign up, again, very first link in that description below. All of our camps, guys, our Seattle camp is completely booked, and all of the rest of our camps will sell out probably before the end of March. So if you guys would like to attend, you want to sign up, we only have about 6 to 8 spots remaining in each one of our camps. Again, very first link in that description below. We'd love to have you there. Let's get back to this video. Now, tip number 2 to make you a better pass catcher and to fix having the problem of bad hands is going to be taking a photo of the ball when it hits your hands on a pass. So I use this analogy a lot with wide receivers who are maybe running over the middle, ball is thrown to them, they catch the ball and they try to peek upfield too quick, or maybe that ball hits their hands and they try to tuck it away and get upfield and they end up dropping the ball. You need to, for a split second, take a freeze frame photo of that football. Now, this is especially when you're training. In a real game scenario, it needs to happen fast, but when you're training, we are trying to develop good habits and develop muscle memory, so you have to do these types of things and be very, very detail oriented. So when that pass is thrown to you guys, there should be a moment in time where everything just freezes and the only thing in your line of vision is the football. Whether you're focused on the points of the ball, the stripe of the ball, whatever the case may be, there needs to be just a freeze frame, and the only thing in your line of vision is the football. It's not the football on the grass, it's not the football and where you're trying to run after. Freeze frame, look that thing in, then tuck it away. And if you guys can rep that out while you are training, you're going to be a lot more consistent in a game time scenario when things are moving fast and you can't really think about taking that freeze frame photo catch. Now, this next tip, you guys, will help you out with catching a deep over the shoulder pass. So I think a lot of times wide receivers feel like they can't catch up to a pass, and they put a lot of blame on the quarterback. Like, oh, the quarterback overthrew me, he needs to put more air on the ball. But honestly, I think it's because wide receivers will show their hands too early. So what do I mean by that? So if I'm running a fade ball down the field here, let's say the quarterback is off to the right and he throws it, let's say he puts it 5 yards in front of me. I don't want to show my hands while that ball is in the air and run like this out for the catch, because when I start to show my hands, I'm no longer pumping my arms and running full speed. So that's going to slow me down, and that's why I will not catch up to those over the shoulder passes. I want to have late hands, aka you want to keep your arms pumping as long as possible, and you want to catch this ball at chest level. That is the concept of having late hands. Now, not only does that help if the DB's on your hip, he's going to be playing your hands, right? So if you show your hands, he knows exactly where to swat it, even if you catch up to it, but it also helps you maintain your speed when you wait till that last second to show your hands. So if you want to be a better over the shoulder pass catcher, trust your eyes and have late hands when you're catching that thing. Now, the next tip that's going to help you be a more consistent pass catcher is when you're running over the middle. When I'm coming over the middle, generally as a wide receiver, you're going to be getting some contact, right? So you're going to have a DB coming from across the field, the safety coming down, maybe a linebacker coming back. And a lot of times I see wide receivers getting this bad habit during practice is that they'll catch the ball and they just kind of hold it away from themselves as they're turning upfield to run. I think, 7-on-7, a lot of t-shirt and shorts training has, that's kind of the reason for that bad habit. But guys, you need to practice anytime that you're catching a football being violent to the tuck and covering the points of the football. So let's say I'm running over the middle, pass is thrown to me. I want to be here and right to the tuck, and I want my eyes to follow the ball to the tuck, and we're going to talk about that in a second. But when I tuck this thing away, cover the point of the football with your index finger. Bottom point of the ball should be between your bicep and your armpit, but you need to grab that thing violently to the tuck, so if you do get hit, somebody tries to knock it out, you have a better secure on this thing, and you will be more consistent catching over the middle. Now also, fellas, if you're a wide receiver and you guys would like a 2-month-long training schedule that you can do to improve your route running, your press releases, your speed, and your catching, go to that second link in the description below for our Elite Wide Receiver Training Package. Again, it's 2 months of daily workouts for receivers in the gym and on the field. We give you a video example of each drill, the exact sets and reps you should be following, and map it out Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, etc. So guys, if you want some more information on that, you want to sign up for our Elite Wide Receiver Training Package, second link in that description below. Now the next tip, you guys, is going to be for a jump ball catch situation. So let's say I'm running just a simple like fade route. I have a DB who's inside shade, I release to the outside, quarterback throws a ball above the rim, and I have to jump up and go get it. A way a DB makes a play on a jump ball is generally on the way down, you guys. So if we go up for the ball and we do that same thing that we were talking about with a catch over the middle, where receivers will catch the ball and they try to hold this thing strong away from themselves, on the way down from the jump ball, that DB is taught to play our hands and smack the ball out. So what we want to do on a jump ball is obviously be violent to the tuck, just like when we're going over the middle and catching in traffic, but you want to turn your body between the defender and the football. So let's say I'm throwing this pass, and let's say DB's here, I go up for a jump ball catch. There's two ways to do this. One, this is not my favorite one, but some people like to do this. They go up and pull the ball behind their head. So now that defender can't make a play on the way down, and they're able to get 2 feet in bounds, 1 foot in bounds, whatever the case may be, to secure the pass. Now, my favorite one, I would say, is the rip and turn. So you go up for a jump ball, I go catch this thing, I don't want to come down and then put it away. As I'm on the way down, I want to rip away, put my body between the defender and the ball, and tuck this thing away. Obviously, don't drop the ball. But again, when that ball is thrown, we go up high, rip it away, body between the defender and the ball, so we could tuck this thing so he can't make a play on the way down. That's what DBs are taught, you guys. DBs are taught all the time to play the hands, shoot through the hands, and especially on a jump ball, they are taught to play that thing on the way down. You rip your body in between the defender and the ball, we'll be way more consistent with our jump ball catches.